rappers. If I send the dressers, they gon' come and stretch.
What it is, it's your boys Deuce, Teddy, and LaQuell reporting with the facts, opinions, and BS straight from the top of the key. What's good, dude?
Good, y'all.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Friday.
Hey, finally, we got caught on a night where the Mavs played and they did their thing, bro. They did their thing. So before we even get off into what we got to talk about, let me ask you a question. Is the Mavs big win over the Heat? Is that like a testimony to the Mavs and how they arrived, or is that like the Heat ain't it? Which one is it?
The Heat ain't it. And this is coming from the Mavs man himself. The Heat ain't it. They ain't been it this year. You got Jimmy Butler, Mr. Finals 2-3 years ago, doing his thing, and now he 12 points, 20-something minutes. That's subpar performance. Bam, subpar performance. Tyler Hero, subpar. Like, they hit and miss. Butler ain't been doing nothing all year, for real.
I'm gonna say, like, come on, let's get to it.
Bam, he's hit and miss. Tyler Hero is a scoring machine, but he ain't scored this game. This is definitely not a Mavs or we the real deal, more so than the Heat just ain't it. Just to prove that.
And the question is, really, has the Heat ever been it?
A couple of years ago, I mean, they did what they're supposed to do.
But were they really? Because they went to the finals and got embarrassed by the Lakers.
Yeah, but
it's kind of like when the Thunder went to the finals against the Miami Heat.
But they beat a tough Giannis. They beat a tough Giannis team. They thugged it out. They beat a decent Celtics team. I mean, those teams aren't as good then or they are now, but they still beat them. They were decent. They were still decent, though. They beat Giannis and they beat the Celtics. So.
Conspiracy.
The Heat have never really been a great team. They've been a really, really, really good team. Like Toronto, they've never been a great team except the 1 year that they had Kawhi, which a lot of things went their way that year.
I still wouldn't say they were a great team.
I don't think they were a great team. Like, that team isn't even on the list.
We all
the
know
best teams.
If the Warriors had one or the other, Clay or Durant, that series over.
Yeah, it's no championship. Yeah. And Kawhi hit an amazing shot, Game 7 last second against Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that went their way that year.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Middleton gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot that went that way. So then the Warriors, Dynasty, KD, everybody just fall apart. You see what I'm saying? So,
but man, bring us back, bro. I just wanted to ask that simple question, bro. We ain't gotta go down a rabbit hole, cuz. Go get us back on track. What you got for us today?
New Year's resolution. I told y'all we're gonna touch every team in the league, and we're gonna continue to do that. So,
hopping
right into it.
I'll start with the Rockets. You shut your ass up. So look, this is what the Rockets.
No. Wait. I'm gonna start us off with the Hawks. That's what I'm gonna do. The Hawks is on a 5-game win streak, so we got to give a shout out. Whatever the New Year's resolution is in the GMs and the coaches, they must have figured it out. I ain't even got much to say. The guards is working. Everybody is clicking. They're playing better ball together, and they're on a 5-game win streak after the loss to the Bucks. So keep doing what y'all doing. Keep passing that ball. Keep making them shots. Keep being competitive. And playing hard D. They playing better D as of late. So my New Year's resolution for them is to keep it up, shake things up over there in the East.
All right, so for me, I got the Rockets. You sit your ass back, Quill. I got the Rockets. So what the Rockets need to do is go ahead and fulfill James Harden wishes. That's what they need to do. Go and bring his ass over back. Don't wait till the end of the season. Go on to do it right now. That's what I got for the Rockets. Let's go. Let's go.
That ain't happening.
I know it ain't happening, but for real, they need to go ahead and gear up to see how they can acquire him since he so desires to return. See what y'all got to do to acquire him. So if y'all can wait to the end of the season, do that. That way you can get him in free agency. I got to look to see if he a free agent this year. I'll figure that out in a second while Quell talk. But if you can get him in free agency, you ain't got to give up much but some money. Do that. Otherwise, get his ass for the trade deadline, boy. New Year's resolution. Kick that thing off.
Boy, they not giving that man up.
I got the Kings. The Kings have just been playing good ball. So as a resolution, what I would say is keeping everybody on the floor, keeping them healthy.
Yeah.
Sabonis didn't play the last game. In order for y'all to even crack anything in the West, any playoff win to get to the next round, y'all gonna need as much chemistry as y'all can get, as much playing time together as y'all can get, and y'all gonna need to have y'all system down packed when it comes to the playoffs. So that's the only way you gonna elevate over these top teams in the West, or even have a chance to take it to 7 games and win a series. So that
you see them winning the series, possibly.
If they catch a team that don't have 2 stars, I do see Sabonis being able to control the paint, control the rebounds, control the boards from there, be able to control the game from there. And I do see De'Aaron Fox having some playoff games with his ability to just one-on-one. It's a different game in the playoffs. So I believe with his speed and everything, he has those abilities to break the game down. You never know. You never know. A lot of teams got in the West, they injured right now. So they got 1 star playing. They got 1 guy out there. So I don't know what the West look like come April, June. You know what I'm saying? I don't know we don't know. AD, everybody fucking hurt in the West. So we don't know.
Yeah.
Zion, everybody hurt. Bri, none of the teams healthy. The teams that are healthy are doing good. So
That's cool. We got our New Year's resolution, another 3 teams. Shout out to those teams. We know one of them gonna make the playoffs for sure. I'm pretty confident, but the other 2, huh? All right, next topic. Let's talk about my Mavs. Jason Kidd, he's part of our debate segment. We're talking about which coach. We're talking about the Mavs. Let's see. He's upset with our lack of defense. What do you think we could do to get better defensively? It's a lot of things we can do.
Like what?
Move your feet.
You an insider.
Move your feet, Lucas. Don't be out there like you directing planes and stuff. Fight through these pits.
So you have finally succumbed to Quell's animation depiction, animated depiction of how Luka plays defense. Yes, you agree.
He's playing the best defense of his life, but we could be way better. It's a lot of pointing. It's a lot of not fighting through screens. It's a lot of just laziness, really. And then there's a lot of complaining. We all know Luka is a complainer.
Yeah.
But he got the whole team kind of complaining when it comes to stuff. Everybody whining this and that and stuff like that. Move out, play defense, play ball.
So this is what I will say. I remind you, a 7 is still better than a 3. But it's still
going into that. We're not doing all of that stuff. We're not doing all that stuff. It is he's playing better, but as a team, we all can do better. We all can fight more, we all can compete more.
Yeah.
I believe that the coaching and the coaching staff have recognized what they need to do to win, so they have defensively schemed things in Luka's favor to where if I'm always not guarding the best player, I'm always guarding a person that's not shooting, my numbers will look great because no one's ever scoring on me because I'm not guarding a guy. So what they need to do with Jason Kidd, what you get is not only a coach, but you get an extra veteran because he's a player coach. So when you don't have veterans on your team, you get a Hall of Fame point guard veteran that plays the same position as Luka that won in this uniform in this city already. That was a triple-double threat. Everything you think you can do, I done it already. So I think that when he's saying what I also did where you lacking that, I also play defense while giving a triple-double every night. Because we can't deny Jason Kidd triple-double every night. So I seen all the energy you have to exert to be a great point guard and play with other great players, but I also seen on the other end what it takes to win a championship. Because I done it. I seen it. I seen what it takes to play team defense. I seen what it takes to guard the best point guards in the NBA. I seen what it takes to have to beat the Lakers and then have to beat LeBron them.
But you know, Jason Kidd way more athletic than Luka.
But Jason Kidd being a smaller white boy, Jason Kidd was all effort.
He was athletic.
But Jason Kidd was all effort. Jason Kidd was diving on the floor.
Yeah, but we living in the West, the best players are guards.
But Jason Kidd was, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying,
hold on. That's what I'm saying. With Allen Iverson, one thing about Allen Iverson, he was a dive on the floor player. He'll dive on the.
That's the style of play.
His style of play was I'm all out all the time. I want to win. I want to win.
Players were
Jason Kidd being your coach. It's hard for him to see you have a certain amount of talent and not have a certain amount of dog in you.
He got the dog on the offensive side. He ain't got the dog on.
But you're talking about But we're talking about getting better defensively. You can't talk about offense.
He can't move. He can't move.
But we're talking about defense.
I know.
If you ain't gonna talk about defense,
he can't move.
We ain't talking about his offense.
He can't move like how Jason.
But we ain't talking about offense, bro.
I ain't talking about offense. I'm talking about defense. He can't move and he can't do. The best players in the West. Your Ja, your Morant.
The truth is, Luka's not a guard.
Your Jordan, he can't guard them. He's literally cannot guard.
He's not a guard.
But it's also not about guarding them because on most of the teams, you have 1, 2, or 3 good defensive players that make defense great around you. You got Draymond and Clay, and at a certain time we had Draymond, Clay, and Iggy, and you know what I'm saying? So even if all I need you to do, Steph, is try hard every time. Because we can cover a lot of stuff with the way we know how to play.
Steph is
that's what I'm saying. So when you want to be a championship team, I don't need you to just shoot threes, Steph. I need you to go play defense. KD, I don't need you to just score 25. I need you to grab 8 rebounds. The best players in the league have to do more. And Luka, when you talk about MVP, you talk about winning scoring titles, when you're talking about what being the best player in the league, Jason Kidd see it in you. You're going to need to do more. When LeBron won his MVP, he was second in defensive player of the year rating too. They covered everything.
But what I'm saying is he's physically incapable of.
You're not physically incapable of trying.
Facts.
And that's all Jason Kidd saying. We don't have the personnel. We don't have a 7-foot. We don't have a shot blocker. We don't have a Marcus Smart that's guard. We don't have certain players. We don't have the personnel to be a great defensive team, but we're a good enough defensive team that if we try, we can win some of these games. Because we got a good enough offense, we got good enough shooters, we got good enough everything, but we might not have Mikal Bridges. We might not have him. But we got good enough players that if you're going to be out there for 36 minutes, play defense.
So look, you know what I'm saying? Before we get up off this, you know what y'all can do while y'all can? Y'all can try to acquire DeAndre Ayton, so you can get some real interior presence.
And Jay Crowder.
Or you just simply go after Jay Crowder. Get you some real
defender on your team. 3 and D.
They ain't got nothing to give them that they'll take.
Look.
And who y'all defensive anchor? Who's y'all Draymond? Who's y'all even Chris Paul?
You would have thought
who's that?
The best perimeter defenders are going to be between, it's Finney Smith.
He get cooked most nights. most nights he guard the person that's cooking.
See, when you were taking a hit offensively, having Reggie Bullock go out there, he played defense, and then whatever he gave you offense, whatever he gave you offense. So, but he ain't out there no more.
He gave us 12 points today. 12 points in like almost 20 minutes.
Yeah, y'all just need a team that buys in. I think that what he said, just buy in. Because, you know what I'm saying? If Finney Smith getting cooked by the 30-point score, I need the other two defenders on the team to lock they person down.
Because Christian Woods, he might get some blocks, but he ain't shutting down shit.
Yeah, I need y'all to lock. I need all of us, all times, to be locked in. And if we not locked in, we gonna lose games that we shouldn't be losing.
But I also think y'all greatest defense is your offense. And when you don't have players like Tim Hardaway out there, you're gonna suffer. When you don't have players like Keebler out there, you're gonna suffer. Because your greatest defense is your offense. Yeah. We're gonna wear y'all ass down. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the vacuum effect when Luka come in, then y'all gotta keep running, bursting back out because we got these shooters out here. So when you ain't got all them shooters, like people know Reggie Bullock can hit. Ain't nobody worried about him. People know Finney Smith can hit. Ain't nobody worried about him.
Yeah, and with Keebler come back, that gives y'all enough spacing to where Luka really got the whole middle of the floor to himself. He don't have a Christian Woods that starts down low and then comes out to shoot the three. Keebler can stay out top the whole time.
On me.
So he gives y'all better space.
But short, easy, get Jay Crowder.
Hey,
don't give up. He ain't giving up. Y'all can have Timmy. You're not giving up Dinwiddie. You're not giving them up. No, sir. Or Christian Woods. Nope. You can have everybody else. You ain't giving away them two.
They'll take a pile over there in Suns. They'll take a pile.
Over Hayden? You know they ain't gonna be no straight up.
Over they Crowder not even playing.
But like, they got way too many. They got way too many big men though. They got Hayden, they got Biyombo, they got Landale.
Sarge. Oh yeah.
Sarge.
But
they ain't doing that straight up.
Big dude.
Nah, they want some.
They need some.
They'll take Finney. I guarantee they'll take Finney Smith, put him at the 4.
Yeah. I give it to him.
That's a good trade too.
But we have to give up
one trade. We gotta give up.
Nah, that ain't no one.
They not no 1-for-1 trade.
What don't
you got a man that's not playing. That's what I'm saying.
You
not
still gotta understand.
You ain't talking about Crowder. You talking about Hayden.
No, I'm talking about Crowder.
I'm talking
that's
about
still not a 1-for-1.
Finney Smith and Crowder. You got a man
because Crowder's a real 3-and-D player, and he can guard in the post.
He not a 3-and-D player at home on the couch watching the game with us.
That's why you can't talk about what he not doing. We got to talk about what he does. That's what I'm
saying. So with the Suns, I'll take a player that I can actually put in rotation over a play right now, especially
I get
right
what you're
now.
saying. I get what you're saying.
Out with all of
they
that
gonna
out,
probably request one more, bro. They're gonna probably
take
request
what I could actually put on the floor over a player that could be helping us.
Because the reason he not playing is the Suns. It ain't like he not playing because of him. It's because the Suns tried to just clean sweep his ass out.
But look, if I'm the Suns, listen, y'all can have him. He don't want to play for us. Cool. Give us a player that want to play, that's been playing 27 minutes a night.
It's the Suns don't want him.
Yeah, and he don't want to play there. So let's get up off this contract and give us somebody that want to play.
All right.
And somebody that I want on our team. Shit, take a Finney Smith. Or nah, Finney Smith may not be enough because Booker down.
But that's what I was just saying. Finney Smith wasn't enough.
I'm thinking about Booker down, but I'm like, shit, if he gonna play shit, he gonna give you some. He gonna give you more than 0 at home. He gotta give you more than 0 at home. You at home watching the game. He gotta get put up.
I wonder what kind of shape he in. Like, ain't no videos or nothing dropping of this man secretly shooting in the gym.
Hey, he in better shape than Ty.
Yeah.
My bad, cuz. My bad, cuz.
All right, so yesterday we had game of the year mentality. I think it was game of the year, the Warriors and the Celtics. How y'all feel? I mean, I know y'all say it, but how do y'all feel? That was a game.
You said
that was
sad.
A game.
What we nobody want to lose? What we gonna be sad though? We're not you, bro. What we gonna be sad about? We play great teams, and then that's when you see our greatness, bro. And they scrape by at home, and then the next day they release a report where they say the refs missed 6 calls, which pretty much sealed the game. Like, come on, what are we sad about? I ain't sad about nothing. And then the other thing is we got to see Juggernaut versus Juggernaut.
Exactly.
We were just talking about that last episode where we can't see it. We saw it. Now I will say one thing. As far as us going with a smaller lineup, it made 0 sense to me. We won a championship with the Draymond Green Looney lineup. We beat them over during that December period with the Draymond Green Looney lineup. So why the fuck would we start Looney, especially when they brought Sky Lord back into the lineup and put Horford at the 4? And then you allow Jason Tatum to get 19 rebounds. 19 rebounds. They pulled 67 rebounds against us. And our dumbasses went small. No, that is not the answer. We've been beating them by going Looney, Draymond, Wiggins, Clay, Curry. And that's what we should have done. That way we didn't give up 67 rebounds to them, 19 to Tatum. And you know what? Pull Andrew Wiggins' fucking contract because that's your lack of rebounding. He got 19 because you ain't do shit. Trade Andrew Wiggins. Get his ass out of there.
Teddy, did we look like a 6 last night?
Yeah, at the end of the game.
We ain't look like no 6 last night. You talk about a miraculous pull-up three from a nigga that ain't hit nothing all night to tie the game at the end of the game. Jaylen Brown ain't hit nothing all night. Cold as Alaska. Polar bear. He
made it when
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that because when I look at missed calls, when I look at games,
that's part of the game.
You telling me that
not 6 missed calls in overtime.
Not 6 missed calls. Not that many. When I look at that, you talking about the number 1 team in the East playing against the number 6 seed. Are we gonna win this?
Hold on. Let's pause that. Number 1 team in the East playing against a team that bounces between 6 and 12.
Not just that. We got half our team back last week. Not just one player that missed 1 week. We got players that missed a month back last week.
But we still had pivotal pieces out. JaMychal Green, he could have brought something. We know Jonathan Kuminga could have brought something. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like I'm cool with that.
It took overtime at home in Boston.
And 6 missed calls in a matter of 3 minutes. But y'all
have no chance. They know that. That's the way they feel. You know why? Because Jaylen Brown wasn't missing shots. Most times it was a hand in his face. He was taking contested shots. He played. It was good defense being played on him. He was trying to get to the paint.
Jaylen Brown showed up every game we beat them.
Yes.
Jason Tatum played the same way, other than his 19 rebounds. Shout out JT, good way to clean them boards.
And that's a coaching thing. That's something that we got.
That's a Tim Duncan on the bench in the closing seconds of a game.
Yeah, that's game
Pop
6.
Bitch.
That's game 6, Pop. And Steve Kerr came from Pop. But Steve Kerr was on that bench. No, he wasn't. He was on our team at the time. Wait a minute. When did?
No,
he was on Pop bench at that time.
He was because when Steve Kerr went, we went to the finals.
He got traded the next year. Yeah, Steve Kerr, he used to that. Because I don't know what the hell you not starting Looney for. You see what Looney did tonight. One night, next night, he gonna lead our team in rebounds off the bench, on the bench, off the starting. He don't matter. Why you take him off the game? Jason Tatum shouldn't have led the game in rebounds. Looney should have. Like it should have been. And by that, we cool. So I'm cool. I'm straight.
Yeah, hopefully he learned. Don't go with that damn line.
We got the personnel. That's one thing I can lean on. I can lean on when it's time to win. We know we have the talent, the players, and the personnel that we should be winning these games.
And then you see games like tonight. Well, we empty out all of our starters, Wiggins, Clay, Steph, Dre, none of them playing, and some more people sitting out, and then you get our whole bench out there and look what we do. 23 for 43. Stop playing with me, bro.
Personnel.
Now, I'll tell you the difference between those games. Them shooters tonight were shooting to make threes. Unlike when Steph in the game. Steph shoots to try to draw the foul. Steph, focus on making the fucking 3, and you're going to get it. Get us to the next topic, bro. We ain't going to let you talk. Get us to the next topic. We talking championship caliber balling, bro. You can't join this conversation.
There's only 4 teams in the league, bro, if we really talk. It's only 4 or 5 teams in the league. It's not that many teams that's really going to win the league this year. It's only 4 or 5 teams.
It all depends on how the
4 or 5
dominoes fall too.
Bucks. You got the Bucks, Celtics, Warriors, John Morant, them maybe.
No,
because I don't even see. You got 4 teams or Jokic them maybe because they healthy, and I don't see them beating us. I don't like. You got 4 teams in the league that's winning the championship. Come on now.
Hey, get us to the next.
We're gonna bookmark that statement right there. Injury report updates.
I got it for you. All right, so look, Lonzo was due to start the season. Wrong answer. Lonzo nope, he ain't back. Come back January. Nope, he out till March. What do you do with this Lonzo Ball situation? Because he's like the biggest downfall for your team. I believe you got Lonzo Ball, a 6'7" point guard who play defense and who got confidence in his shot. That makes a big difference on that team. Opens up the floor a lot. Allows y'all to allows your reserves to be reserves. But you can never get them. So what do you do with that? I don't know. We'll talk about that on another episode. Then you get LaMelo Ball. Is this the Ball effect, bro? Is this the Ball effect? Was LiAngelo can't get in the league. Lonzo can't stay healthy. Now LaMelo, the youngest brother, he been out more games than he done played this year. Now he out with another ankle sprain, right? So then you got Mitchell Robinson, sprained thumb. He had successful surgery. They're gonna reevaluate him in about 3 weeks, but that don't mean he's gonna play in 3 weeks. They're gonna reevaluate him. Now that's the big man for the Knicks. He's the big man for the Knicks. He's the rebounder. But luckily, Julius Randle been killing them boards, been showing him up on the board. So hopefully they find an adjustment in that lineup. And they got Sims over there. They can put Obi Toppin in there and figure something out. But that's still gonna kind of hinder their little run and making this play-in tournament. That's probably where they fall to. Then you got Donovan Mitchell. We know Donovan Mitchell got the groin injury. We didn't get to see Donovan Mitchell athleticism versus Ja explosive athleticism. Hopefully when they square off next week, I think they square off next week, like the 22nd or the 21st. Hopefully when they square off, he back and we can see that electrifying matchup. Then you got Christian Woods. He goes out with a fractured thumb, be reevaluated within a week. I highly doubt he'll be back in a week. But how does that affect your team? Tonight, it looks like no problem. No Christian Woods. Y'all did the Heat dirty, but like you said, was it really the Heat just being bums or the Mavs really showing up? And you already put it out there, Ted. It was the Heat being bums. So we're going to see as y'all continue throughout these games. But I will say, y'all have been, never mind. So, then you got, I think that wraps it up for the recent injury report, but you did have notable resurgence or reinserts like Cameron Johnson came back and he looked real key in that Suns win the other night. Doing his thing. I stayed up late watching that game last night. Cam Johnson doing the thing. Like, I swear, when I watch this kid play, I never really see him miss a shot. I never really see him lose his composure. He's so calm. He's so even keel. He's so efficient. Hey, Cam Johnson, welcome back to the league. That team missed you, especially without Crowder. So that wraps up the injury report, On to the next.
Appreciate that rundown. Hey, that was a professional rundown. You sound like one of them auction dudes that's talking. 45. Hey, don't get no better than that. Shout out to Brother Deuce.
Hey. But hold on, before we move on, how does that Christian Wood injury hit you when you read about that, when you see that? How does that make you feel knowing that's your Robin to that Batman over there?
Not good. It's not good at all because now we lose that somewhat of an inside presence that we do have because he's the only one. He ain't the only one, but outside of Luka, obviously, he's the one that does the inside scoring or has the ability and the skill set to do the inside scoring. Dwight Powell does not have the skill set to score on the inside. He just there. So
I say, y'all got coming up the Clippers, y'all at home. Zubac. You might
have
need
a field
somebody.
Day.
Because you got to play Powell, and Powell don't shoot, so that plays into Zubac's hands. You go against the Wizards. Porzingis, he probably out for
He's
blood.
going to have a field day.
He probably out for blood. And then you play the Suns with Andre Ayton. Then you play the Jazz, who got the whole big squad. So, and then your last game in January is going to be the Pistons. So, we're going to see how y'all handle these next 4 games. And then we'll revisit this conversation, no Christian Woods. Because tonight could have really been a success on the Mavs, but we're going to go ahead and accept it as a bum, a no-show for the Heat, because that's what Brother Teddy said. All right, going to get us into this debate segment, brother.
Debate. Who is currently the most clutch player in the NBA right now?
Today.
Opinions. Who do y'all feel as though is the most clutch?
Who want to start this?
Me, I'll go ahead and throw it out there. I got a couple of people that's just.
Nah, you get to say one.
If I had to say one, based off of one game's performance, I like D. Mitch.
You got D. Mitch?
I got D. Mitch.
You going based on one game?
That one game right there, that's some clutch. That's some clutch types. And actually, he been playing like that a lot of games. We've seen a lot of games where he single-handedly try to get his team back into the mix, or have gotten them back into the mix, where he just take over fourth quarter. It may not show up on the stat sheets necessarily, but he single-handedly has done a lot this season to bring his team outside of that 171-point game, which is out of this world. Kobe Bryant clutch. So I'm gonna go with D. Mitch for being my say.
I know it's gonna be, what it is, but I like Kyrie.
Okay.
I like the ball in Kyrie's hand. Last 10 seconds of the game. I believe we're gonna be just fine with the ball in Kyrie's hand.
My man said we. I don't ever know who he fall in with.
You know how you feel about Ben Simmons and the Nets.
Yeah, he in love. It is close to Valentine's.
All right, you feel. It's not a bad one.
All right. You got any more to say to that?
Kyrie don't hit the shot.
I got a shocker for you, bro. Most clutch.
Is it a Celtic?
Mikal Bridges.
Luka Doncic. That's why I feel like most clutch.
I was gonna say Luka too, but
bro, you gotta look.
It's a lot of games.
You going based off one game. I'm going based off many games, a few games, a couple of games where it was Luka. He hit the shot. Even like I watched a game like over the weekend. He hit the shot, and I'm like, damn, he just hit that shot. And it's crazy. Him and Spencer Dinwiddie stay hitting those shots. Forcing the overtime. Capitalizing in the overtime. So I'm going with Luka Doncic, bro. Because he ain't just did it one time. He ain't just did it 2 times. Luka doing it. He doing it when he got to. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely in the clutch. I was gonna say Luka, but that would have been too high. So I'd have been like, let me try.
But I also didn't say Luka because that left me able to say Luka.
Who else do you think? I even throw JB in the mix.
The other night.
But it ain't even just that. Like all season, he been hitting a lot of shots, a lot of go-ahead shots and stuff like that. Tie game, tying the game up, shots and stuff. It be JB that be hitting the shots, not necessarily JT. JB be hitting them buckets, tie the game up, go ahead and stuff like that.
All right, so I just looked it up on Google. Who has the most clutch points in the NBA right now? Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic. Or Doncic. My bad.
Who number 2?
It just gave me one name. It wasn't even a list.
Like if you Google that stuff, they give you that efficiency BS and stuff like that. Minutes played, efficiency, and points.
Yeah.
As far as that's how they measure clutch, because they got like SGA number 1.
All right, here we go.
Kevin Durant, DeMar DeRozan.
Top 10 clutch scores this year. SGA number 1, Luka number 2, Jalen Brunson number 3, Donovan Mitchell number 4, De'Aaron Fox number 5, Steph Curry number 6, Anthony Simons number 7, DeMar DeRozan number 8, tied with Jeremy Grant at number 8, tied with Jordan Clarkson number 8. And guess, yeah.
That's how they measure that stuff.
So this one, it goes off points. So you got SGA with 60, Luka with 53, Jalen Brunson 52, Donovan Mitchell 51, and 50 De'Aaron Fox, 49 Curry, 48 Anthony Simons, DeMar DeRozan 43 with Jeremy Grant and Jordan Clarkson. But who then took the most shots in those clutch moments? Luka.
Of course, you already know that's easy.
And he's shooting. He took the most shots, and he's shooting 50% with the most shots. Only person that's more efficient than him is De'Aaron Fox, who scored 3 less points, but he took 32 shots and made 20 of those field goals, shooting a whopping 62.5%.
Yeah.
So
that's your guy right there.
That's because De'Aaron Fox is mainly either getting to the rim or shooting mid-range jumpers too. That's why it's so high.
Kind of with Luka too, though, because when it comes in the clutch, I mean, if it's last second, he gonna haul up that 3. But other than that, Luka taking it down to try to draw a foul.
Yeah.
He taking it down. He ain't shooting no mid-ranger. He going straight to the rim.
Yeah. De'Aaron trying to blow past you.
Nah, he trying to foul me. Foul me. Hack me. Knowing he can't shoot free throws like that, but he going for the foul.
Our next game up is the Grizzlies. So Lakers, go ahead and spoil
when y'all play
their little streak. And if y'all don't, let me see. We got Saturday, Sunday. My bad, excuse me, I misspoke. We got the Nets first on Sunday, and then Wednesday, the 25th, we play the Grizzlies at home.
Yes. I mean, everybody gonna be playing that game.
Yep.
It ain't no back-to-back, so all your boys gonna be playing. That's gonna be a good game for everybody. I want to see this.
I'm ready.
I want to see this.
I'm ready.
Y'all got this beef.
But we already handled them for Christmas. Not just beat them, we handled them. So
if they win this game,
all the great teams, pretty much when you put us against great teams, pretty much we handle them.
The great thing about the playoffs is if we get a 6 seed or higher, any team got to see us for 4 games.
Yep. And nobody wants to do that. What I hope is we get the 4th seed, or y'all get the 4th seed, we get the 5th seed, or vice versa. We see y'all first.
I would love it. I will love it.
I know you would
4
definitely.
games.
I know you would. I know you would not love exiting in the first round.
I ain't worried about it.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
Not enough teams have enough firepower.
Hey, that will be fire. If we could get 4 or 5, let the Kings have 6 and the Clips 7, whatever that stuff is down there. Let us have 4 or 5. Nuggets, the Memphis, and the whoever, the Pelicans can have the top.
But we all know what it is. You know we're going to finish up top and y'all going to be down low. But I hope y'all like these facts, opinions, and BS presented by your boys.
Depends on how y'all, what y'all schedule looking
like, subscribe, share,
Back-to-back
get at us.
Basketball guys, give me that 4 or 5. 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 I'm crazy.
Hope you patch shit up with God, cause we gon' bless you. Let it burn, you gon' get it bad. These just my confession. They in traffic, can't get picked off like no shit and duck. Keep one in the tuck. Wife be mad, but bet she still